That is our very own gift of notes at Ameni. Catch him every Monday to Friday. Yes, between I think it's 3 to 6 a.m. So please do join him. That is our very own gift of notes at Ameni. Right about now, it is time for Men on Track. Pastor June Totsezi is already here in the studio with me. He said, you know what, I want to break down the topic in Ribuakayona, baking a free dealing. I actually want to break it down and give you all these types of things, but then I would let him do that after this, and then I'll break down the topic. We are talking to love and not to rape. We received a lot of feedback last week, lots of comments. Even after the show, people were saying, man, I got touched by what Mamang said. I have to say this. I feel I have to say this because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people had a lot to say about this. Even at home, even when I went to work at school and all of that, people were listening, were like, but Refilwe, this and this and that. I'm like, okay, fine, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Let's wait for Saturday, and then you'd come into studio with me, or you'd call in and say whatever that you feel it needs to be said. And you know, but this whole thing that we are discussing this thing right about now, the femicide, you know, things, women being killed. Mabane, as I was watching the news, something that happened in is it Meadowlands, Mufolo in Meadowlands, a woman was shot in front of Banabahai. Was killed by the husband, and the children were experiencing this abuse thing. No, Ntatwarona would beat my mom. Mwana haya ko police station alone. Loja alobula Casey just like that, because Ntatwaka had friends within the SAPS, and it was sad. It was sad when I was looking at this woman, and then this child traumatized. You know what? I can't forget about it, because all of these things happened in front of me. You know, women are being killed each and every day by their partners. You know, by their ex-partners. What is that? What is happening? What has happened to the men who are supposed to be protecting us? These men beloring are supposed to be actually covering us. They're exposing us and they're killing us. And I'm glad that we are now talking about this, and I'm glad that we're having this Men on Track feature where Men on Track is saying to men, Bontate, I can stopping. Let us go back to the initial mandate. Why we were created by God in the first place. We were not created by God to kill these women, but we were created by God to love and protect these women. Just like the previous caller, the caller we had last week, when he said, but I don't agree with what he said, but he said that God did not create men to be monsters. He did not create men to be trash. Men are not trash. They were not created to be like that. They were created to be protectors and to love us. So, but before let me just do this, and he's already here in the studio, ready to dish out nothing but the best content.
Let's go, say